The Regal was renamed the ABC in 1961. It was an impressive building in the town centre. These views from the roof were excellent. The Regent Cinema is in the centre of this photograph. There were Ross GC3 projectors with Western Electric soundheads in the projection room. Here there were Peerless Magnarchs and Stelma Followspots. They were referred to as limes, hence the expression "in the limelight." The ABC foyer gave access to the spacious stalls. The cinema screen was on a counterweight system and would be flown up to the grid when live shows were presented. The 1962 summer season live show would run from the end of June to well into September. Note the price of the tickets. In addition to the main season show, there were pantomimes and musicals. There were also Sunday concerts. With this show, there were 1,500 screaming girls in each performance. Peter J and the Jaywalkers on the same bill appeared many times at the ABC. The Regent, a busy cinema in the summer season, is described as an Edwardian gem. It has a classical interior. In the early 60s, the projection room was equipped with Ross GC3 projectors and RCA soundheads. These glass lantern slides were used to advertise live shows at the ABC. Other slides were for the Saturday morning ABC Miners. Sing along if you wish. The ABC Film Review was the company's own magazine to publicise forthcoming attractions, complete with well airbrushed star pin-ups. There was also a company staff magazine. In this issue, the usual projectionist page, a manager is transferring from the Regent Yarmouth to a new post. There's a long service award. Back at the ABC, the foyer provided access to the stairs. These would lead up to the circle foyer. This was the setting for staff celebrations in the mid-60s. Jack Hare, the theatre manager, had been declared champion manager. These are company photographs of the event. The occasion was also recorded on 8mm film. With celebrations complete, it was back to work. The show must go on. In the projection room, 2,000-foot spools and carbon arcs were still in use. With this equipment, there was a changeover to the next reel every 20 minutes. And in every programme there was, of course, the Pathy News. There was only one copy of the newsreel, so it had to be shared between the two cinemas. Programmes would be timed to avoid a clash of show times. Occasionally this was not possible. A glass lantern slide would inform the audience of the unusual showing time. Other glass slides were used as required. Pearl and Dean now had a soundtrack, and there was the occasional Technicolor newsreel. In the late 60s, the Regent had an upgrade in the projection room. New Philips DP75 projectors were installed. These were capable of showing not only 35mm but also 70mm film. With 6 magnetic soundtracks, high quality stereophonic sound was possible. 3 screen ratios were now in use: 35mm widescreen, 35mm cinemascope and 70mm, which at the time was often referred to as Tordeo. The mid-70s brought Sensound to the Regent for the film Earthquake. This system was the ultimate in subwoofers.